Beck Allen, Kane Pitman with us. Of course, we're going to have a little fun because we always do, and we always like to have some fun with Kane here. So it's a little draft situation, but we're going to make it boomer style, of course. We're going to have to start with Beck just because Kane didn't feel like he was good enough to be in the studio with us. But Kane, how are you feeling about this whole situation? We're going to make like a 3 versus 3 kind of matchup here with your drafts.
Well, Christina, you're normally nice at the start of these segments, so this is a rough start for us, but 2 words, calm and confident.
Oh. Calm and confident. I have faith in you, Beck.
Cocky.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know, maybe Beck will sneak up on you. All right, let's get started with your 3.
Okay, well, my number 1 pick is going to be Patty Mills. I want someone who leads this team in the perfect way. And also, no better person than the one who is the most hottest commodity in the NBA trade line right now. So he's gone to 4 teams in the last 2 weeks. So he is an absolute bucket, and I want him leading my Australian team for sure.
I think it's a pretty good first pick, there's no question, but I'm going with Josh Giddey, 6'8", still only 20 years old, and it's hard to believe that he still is only so young, 2 years into his NBA career. He is going to be the starting point guard for the Boomers at the World Cup. It's kind of a surprise that he wasn't there in Tokyo, but he can finish at the rim. Obviously, he's an elite facilitator, and everyone wants to talk about the three-point shot, but that's been coming along as well. So that was an easy pick for me, Josh Giddey.
All right, my number 2 is going to be Matisse Thybulle. In one word to sum him up, athlete. The way that he's able just to get to the rim and just really showcase his skills by even going after those rebounds, I need him in my team. I think he's someone that when he's playing with the Boomers, he's able to showcase all of his talents because he's not limited to a box. I think he's a great pick.
Beck, I think that you are overlooking height and the importance of that. So I'm going to the big man, Jock Landale, 4 years, $32 million deal with the Houston Rockets. He had a really impressive season with the Phoenix Suns on a contending team. He's a high IQ player, elite rebounder, particularly on the offensive glass, and finished 71% at the rim last season. He's coming into his own in the NBA and on my squad.
All right, height is one thing, but I think some athletic ability is more so on my side, so I've gone with Josh Green. He's my wild card because I think he's got a lot to give. He's my exciting player because I think that he's about to have a breakout season. So, I don't know, my 3 is a pretty good looking lineup.
Well, Beck, I am very happy for you that you've got some defensive-minded players because you'll need him when you're trying to defend Joe Ingles. Came back from the ACL last year. He's in his mid-30s now, but he didn't look like it. He still shot over 40% from 3. And on a Milwaukee team that was hoping to make a deep playoff run, he was still behind Giannis, the best facilitator on the team, and he was rewarded with a 2-year, $22 million deal with the Orlando Magic. So Joe Ingles still has plenty left in the tank. That's my 3, and I'm feeling very happy about it.
All right, and here are the 3 summed up. It's a pretty good matchup from what I'm seeing here. Yeah, a good 3-on-3 situation. But I still want both of you to make your case. Who would win if this matchup actually went through, which would be fantastic. Beck, let's start with you.
Well, I'm going with the 3-on-3 style of game. It's intense, it's high energy. You need that youth in there, and you also need that creativity that Patty Mills brings. So I think I've got this perfect blend of youth and experience that's going to take off.
Youth and experience, just like here on SportsCenter Australia. Kane, what about you?
No, it's a strong squad, no question, particularly with those 2 defensive-minded players. But for me, everyone's 6'8" and above. As I mentioned, Josh Giddey, the shot is coming along, but with Landale and, of course, Joe Ingles, you're going to be able to shoot from the outside. Excellent facilitation across the 3. So I'm not sure, even with those elite defenders, that they're going to be able to slow down my squad on the offensive end.
Can I get my pick now with the teams here, producer? All right. Sorry, Kane. I'm going to have to go with Beck Allen. Not playing favorites or anything here, of course.
I'm shocked. I am shocked.
Kane, as always, thank you so much for being with us on SportsCenter Australia.